Yeah. Hello.
Michael Brandolino, Michael Brandolino, and Alex DeMauro.
Michael Brandolino.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Oh, hi.
Nailed it.
Hey.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you? You guys are so fun.
Fans in Indonesia. Can you?
Hi, all our fans. Holy crap! I didn't even
Yeah.
know.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Well, by the way, how's it going in Canada? Are you guys all of you guys in Canada?
Yeah, we're in Toronto.
We are.
How's it
today
going?
was actually the first day of snow, so we got a lot of snow today.
Okay.
Hence why I'm wearing a hat.
Oh my God! You guys are triplets?
We're triplets.
We're triplets. We have the
I
same.
think you guys might be my long lost.
Okay, by the way, we already introduction ourselves, and once again, we're from KISS FM MEDAN, Indonesia. I want to hear from you guys. Can you say apa kabar from Indonesia? It's like greetings from Indonesia.
Yeah,
Okay.
how do I say?
Apa kabar?
Apa kabar?
Aba kabar?
Okay.
Yes, nice. You got it.
Nationality now in Indonesian. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're now the Indonesian people.
You're not Indonesian people.
Yeah. Go Rob.
Aba kabar. It kind of sounds
Aba
like
kabar.
I'm good.
Bob speaks 3 languages, so now
Yeah,
he
I
might
did
be
grow
going on a
up
4th.
Four. Canada can be learned 4 languages.
It kind of sounds like
Yeah.
a Harry Potter spell. Aba
Yeah.
kabar.
I brought it down, bro. No.
How to say Harry Potter spell, by the way?
Expecto
Yeah, expect.
Specto Patronum.
personam. Right.
Expecto
Okay.
Patronum.
Okay,
That's
we're
the
going
hard one.
focus to the question because we now doing Zoom interview. Okay, with
Bailey.
Okay, the first question is, we just want to know where did you guys start the band? When you guys start the band, and how did you guys met? Is it because you guys met at college, or maybe you just friends or something else?
Mm-hmm.
We met. Oh, sorry. Zoom problem. We met first year out of college. We were 2 separate bands. So Nikki and I were in a band, and then Rob and Alex were in a separate band, and we both just happened to be at the same studio at the same time. We were actually double booked. The engineer put us both down for the same session, which was a little awkward, but we ended up being really good friends. And then we just realized that we each had something that we felt like we were missing. So we really just complimented each other, and just started a band. It was super organic, and here we are 5 years later.
So you guys formed by an accident.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fully accident.
Completely accident.
God, that's so great story, by the way. I like that.
Okay,
Next.
question.
You.
Okay. So the next question. So you already met, and why you guys chose the name Volley for the name of the band? So is there any reason or any vision?
I mean, if you talk to any artist or band, I find the common thread with band names and artist names is they matter for a second, and then they don't. They take on their own thing. So that's kind of the mentality we went into when choosing the band name. We didn't really have a lot of choices, and Valley was the one we agreed on. And we're very big, we're not very artistic, but we see how things look on paper and stuff, and we have a good eye of what looks symmetrical and what looks architecturally sound. We're big enthusiasts of how the way things look. So Valley just had that perfect symmetry where the V and then the Y and the 2 L's in the middle. It just kind of looked
I like your band logo, by the way. It's just
upside down L with
we just wanted something simple and one word, and that could become other things. You don't really think about band names and artist names once you fall in love with the artist. I don't know what a Coldplay is. What the hell is a Coldplay? I don't know.
I've been thinking that too.
Right?
What is the meaning of Coldplay?
Coldplay is fiction. Coldplay.
No offense, but what is the meaning of Coldplay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what Valley is. Valley is Kara, Mike, Rob, and Alex. And
I mean, it's a simple name, but I like the name Valley for you
Just
for
a
you
simple
guys. Just a simple
Thank
name.
you.
But the first time when
Thank
I heard
you.
it,
Thank you.
I get.
Thank you. I think it fits.
I thought it was Folly.
Yeah, he pronounced it. He pronounced it
volley.
Folly.
Volley. No, it's not
Oh,
Volley.
yeah.
It's Valley.
Yeah.
Well, if we were in the UK, it would probably be like volley. It's
Volley. Like
Volley,
that.
serving
Volley.
up good songs.
Yes.
Yeah, tomato. Oh wow, that was quick.
Okay, next question. So,
Yeah.
who influenced you guys in playing and producing your music actually? So, and honestly, we are your biggest fan because he told me about Folly. Hey,
Yeah, I
never
read
mind.
about
Pick up,
5 days ago.
Homebody. Yeah.
5 days ago. 5 days ago.
And I made it like Folly is gonna be my hardest artist this November 2020.
Yes, that.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, you
I made him
did.
discover Valley anyway. By the way.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I love that.
Okay.
So actually, who influenced you guys for making your music
And
and
producing your music.
Actually,
Oh, man.
It's
Michael,
all
Michael.
over the place. It's like sometimes we're inspired by, other artists. Sometimes we're inspired by movies. Sometimes we're inspired by our friends and our family and events that happen in our life. Sometimes it's other producers. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could name like a few people in every like department, like some artists that really. It always changes though, like if one
There's
week
like
we're
a
like,
pyramid, you know?
yeah, if one
Yeah,
week we're listening
I
to
get it.
like,
I get it. What Rob told.
Like at the top, you have like Justin Bieber and John Mayer and Ariana Grande and
That's the top. That's the
you know,
top.
Taylor Swift. But then you have the Coldplays and you have Fleetwood Mac and you have Tom. Like, you know what I mean? Not
Yes,
that there's a
I
hierarchy,
get it.
but
I get
there's
it.
so
Yeah,
many
like-
layers to what we love.
Yeah, you get layers,
Layers,
right, for the
right.
influence.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's every day is different.
And if like one week, what we really love to do is like we make sure that like we are making music like in the moment that we're living it. So like if we're super into some hip hop song one week, like the demo that we write that week is gonna have kind of a hip hop influence, and the next week we might be listening to country, and then so we're gonna have a song more like Homebody. It's like it's kind of
Being
it's
we're
kind of what we're
impressionable, but
listening
in a
to.
good way.
Yeah.
So I think maybe you will make a hip hop song if you like hip hop song, right?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Be the One was largely influenced by like kind of more dance music and hip hop. Our song called Be the One. Like that beat is like very like aggressive sonically, and like that definitely didn't come from like indie or like country roots, you know what I mean? But then we brought in like slide guitar and acoustic guitars, which did come from our more like country love. So it's really interesting how it all kind of it becomes a melting pot.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And by the way, when I first listened to Foley's songs,
Yeah.
it reminds me to Lady or something. When I
Yeah,
heard
something
about
like that.
Kara voices, it
Karen
reminds me to
James.
remind me to Wellows.
Karen James.
Yeah, it remind me to Wellows.
Karen, he said that your voice reminds him to.
No. Of Wonder. I'm sorry. The band of Wonder. When I heard
Oh, Wonder,
yeah. Similar,
Female-
yeah,
female
similar
thing,
vibe.
Wonder.
Oh, Wonder.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we love
Yeah.
A Wonder.
We
love
Yeah,
them.
they're
we
great.
love them so much.
Except Rob and I aren't married.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Every
They're
song
great.
I
They really
every
paved
song
the
that
way
I
for, like,
listen
that.
to, you just like kind of harmonizing the vocals. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Is it just me
That-
or?
Yeah, like,
Um,
I mean, like harmonies, octaves, like sometimes it's just like a layer. You know what I mean? Just like to support.
I mean,
I think because Rob has a very deep voice. A lot of the times, like it's nice just to hear like a higher sort of like pad of like a female vocal, or just like the higher register of it. And I think that's kind of nice for like. I think that's what we liked in No Wonder's music, and kind of just like gravitated toward that.
What supports
kinda
the vocal
style
too,
of
like
production.
we like Oh Wonder paved the way for like modern music to have a female and male kind of thing, but like
Yes.
that dates back to like the Beach Boys, they all sang together, and that was part
Yeah.
of the
Beach Boys,
chemistry, like,
yeah.
a lot of voices. Or Fleetwood Mac, like it wasn't just Stevie singing
No,
all the
female there
time.
too.
You know, there's a lot of that. So through history, I think we've like that's always been in our heads, and then you know, A Wonder, and there's a lot of modern pop groups that have continued that thing. So we just took the torch and made it our own, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of your specialty in for this music, your music.
So I'm not wrong because
Yes,
when I heard
yes.
Kara's voices, it's reminding me to A Wonder. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Okay, next question. Honestly, I'm a big fan of yours. I've been following you since Closer to the Picture.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
goodness. So you're an OG fan then?
Thank you.
Yeah, I can say that. I like the song.
Love it.
Closer to the Picture, Name Dropper, and
Yeah.
also
Deep cut.
What the title with the last Amsterdam in the last of
Phone in Amsterdam, Phone Call in Amsterdam. That was
Oh yeah, it's my
good
favorite.
A
song.
lot of people say that.
But
Those are our faves too.
yes, yay! We have the same faith. But now let's talk about your new EP. Sucks to see you doing better. All right.
Oh my god.
I mean, when
That
did,
was so good.
yeah. I've
You
been,
wanna sing on the next record?
when did you guys?
Excited for you guys.
Sorry.
Sorry for the interrupt.
That's fine.
When did you guys started working on this EP, and how long did it take to complete this EP?
And by the way, guys,
Alex, you want to take that one? So we started.
I mean,
in
yeah, like
November.
we started writing it over a year ago. So we write kind of in between what year? I mean, 2019 we definitely started. So it kind of like was right after we finished our first like big tour. We came home, we were definitely on a high, and we just wrote a bunch of songs actually up at my cottage, and then that kind of continued through the summer.
Yes.
And after our tour with the band Camino that we had so much fun on, we went back to LA for a month, and we wrote a bunch of these songs there, and we kind of came home and continued working, and now we ended up here. So with a bunch of finished songs out and much to come still.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Over a year ago.
yeah, over a year ago. So actually,
Over a year, well over a year, yeah.
oh, so this pandemic, have you guys like to thankful because the pandemic you much more productive for it? Because, yeah, I know it's like
It's a disaster for the
world, but a lot of musicians they met this time to produce the music,
to be more productive.
Is it same
Yeah.
to Folly or not?
Soga.
I think we were definitely fairly productive as we could be while staying safe during the pandemic. We continued to write through it. We continued to produce music through it. And you just have to be creative in finding your own way to make it work while everybody's comfortable and while you're still like, you know, staying safe and abiding by your guidelines and everything, you know?
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. And
staying happy.
Go.
You go, boy.
Yo. So there are 5 tracks and 1 acoustic song in this EP. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys mind explaining about the songs? Just a little short introduction of every song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rob, why don't you hit that one?
Yeah, for every song, but just a little bit.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
I actually forget what the track. I think it starts with "Sucks," right?
Sucks.
Sucks. You doing it?
Yeah.
So the title track. Okay, so quick clip note. So that song was the first song we wrote. It's actually the oldest song. We wrote it in like last summer at Alex's cottage with this band called Baby Girl. So that song started with us talking about how I used to work at Starbucks, and I would have like ex-girlfriends come in and like bullies from high school and shit, and they would come in and like they would be like surprised that I'm still serving coffee and like not killing it in a rock band, and they were just like, why are you here? Like, I thought you were signed to a label and all famous. So that whole song kind of started from that conversation and like me running to hide from them in the back and like looking at them from the security footage.
Luckily,
So that's
we
kind of
don't
where
work
that
at
came
Starbucks anymore, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank God. By the time the EP
do
comes
that.
out.
By the way, yeah.
Definitely some of
Are you
like the
guys
best
selling
lyrics.
Starbucks? But no,
Oh no.
okay.
But yeah, that song definitely has some of our best lyrics I think we've written to date, especially in the bridge. I think those lyrics really resonate with us even more now. After that, we have Nevermind. Nevermind we wrote in LA with, it actually started with a song that Mickey wrote with a friend of ours, Megan and Cole. And
Nevermind
kind
is
of,
my favorite song, by the way.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one just started from, you know, feeling like kind of like what you guys probably are feeling every day. Like the whole world is just like waking up and not feeling like yourself and not feeling like you want to do anything and just pressing reset or remind me tomorrow. So that kind of came from there. The third song I believe is Homebody. Homebody we wrote actually pre-pandemic, but it hits way harder during a pandemic. But that song was just kind of written about the perspective of like coming home from tour and like not wanting to leave your room, like you really just wanting to be alone, and kind of suffering with the consequences of it. What's after that? Homebody, I think Be the One. Be the One, that one was an interesting one. That one was a tough one to write, I feel like. It took like, we were really surgical with it. We knew we had a cool concept of like being the one to take the weight when a relationship ends. But we wanted, again, to do it in a way that felt fresh and use like kind of like words that would like kind of get people's attention. So that's why the hook has like The Office and like us double playing The Office and stuff like that, just kind of using our own experience. So we really love that one. Like my goal has always been to have The Office in a song and we did it. So that's crazy. And then we have Hiccup. Hiccup came from, you know, we got back from LA and we were super kind of exhausted with writing songs, but we knew we needed one more song. Like, I think all of us were like, like we have a lot of like bangers, but like we don't have like that one that we just like want to like jam and jump up and down in rehearsal to. And that one literally, like, we took this random session with this girl named Lowell from Toronto, and we were just like, let's just like low key write like a breakup song, like not try to be cool, just like write a breakup song. But the rules were like, we can't say corny shit, like we have to say it in a cool way. So like instead of breakup, we thought of like hiccup, which kind of sounds like breakup, but it's like,
so that's how
it so we found
already on
sounds
like
like hiccup
say it.
for the breakup.
It's already on the press.
Exactly, it kind of has the
And
same
it's like
meaning, but it's
having a
not as,
hiccup in a relationship.
yeah, it's not as like, you know, vanilla sounding. And we're not that we're trying to be cool or something, but we're just always trying to find a way to say things differently as our identity. So that's where that came from. And yeah, and then we did an acoustic version of Hiccup, which is, you know, ends the EP. And it's not the last acoustic thing you might hear from us this year, but I can't say anything.
But I want to ask you something. Why didn't you? Why you're not including Nevermind acoustic in this EP?
Oh man, I was waiting
We
for
had
the
a long-
question to happen.
We had a long debate about it.
So much
I'm just
debate.
curious. You know, it's Nevermind acoustic is like.
Guys, we can still upload it, I think, by tomorrow. But yeah, we've debated it. It's so tough. I feel like with YouTube stuff, like people are always gonna ask for it to be on streaming sites. Like no matter what you put up, like people always want it accessible. So we have taken it into heavy consideration, and I'm not saying it won't happen, but I can't say that it will happen. But I know a lot of people love that video and go back to it. So, you know, maybe that's where it deserves to live, and that's, you know, people go to YouTube to find it, but I don't know, maybe we will put it up. It's been a long debate, but I'm glad you like that one.
But you could consider it, but because it's a good version of acoustic.
Yeah, but from
Thank
the
you.
5 tracks that I already heard, and I got one music video from this EP. The best one is, I think, like "Sucks to See You Better."
Doing better.
Doing better.
Oh,
I feel like
Yes,
the
the
concept,
kind of writing
on the
stuff.
screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, that was
Thank you.
Shady and Oliver, our creative team, are the best. They shot all of our visuals.
Intended.
I
It's really good. Yeah.
We shot that in one day.
One
Actually,
day.
that and Homebody,
One day, no.
that and the one of us in the pool, we shot in one day.
Yeah, both
Oh.
videos.
Impressive.
Crazy.
Cool.
Yeah,
impressive.
Got impressive. Okay, you guys, do you want to talk a little more about Hiccup and how the video came and where the concept comes from?
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of Hiccup is like, it's a very reminiscent song, and we didn't want to do kind of like a cheesy story-based music video where it's like, you know, a breakup happening, but we wanted like the feeling of the reminiscent kind of things. So we went back to like our childhood, and each one of us was kind of doing a thing from our childhood. So like I grew up skateboarding my whole life, and like we wanted somewhere like very visually stimulating, and just like the graffiti everywhere, and like being a skate park with all the curves and everything. And then also like I grew up skateboarding my whole life, so it was like very reminiscent for me. And then it was like Alex was like doing magic tricks out of his mouth.
Yeah,
Bob was like
anything.
yeah, we basically wanted to like have a
Like
music video where
indulgent.
each member was doing something that you would do like after a breakup. And it's like Alex was just eating candy, Rob shaved his head, Kara got a tattoo, I went skateboarding with the boys. You know what I mean?
Identity
Like,
crisis.
By the way,
Yeah,
By
like
the way,
identity-
Rob, you shaved your hair
and the blue.
Yeah.
in the music video.
It's
Oh.
Oh my God, that's
But,
a brave.
and Kara actually got a tattoo that day. Like we got
Yeah,
a friend
yes.
tattoo artist.
Yes. Good stuff.
Oh my God.
Okay, and next, can each one of you guys tell us what is your personal songs in this EP?
Your most favorite.
Your most
song.
favorite? Each one of you tell us.
It's one of you. Alex,
Mhm.
Rob, Kara, Mike,
And Mike.
or maybe Audrey.
Okay.
Mine is Be the One.
Either
Either
one.
Yeah.
Is there any certain reason or something?
Yeah.
I think I just like, I don't know. I feel weird about saying this because it's like your own song, but like I really love the outro, and like it's such a vibe that I just like,
Yes.
I don't know. So I'm not like, I mean, like when before you like release a song, I feel like you listen to it every single day, or like a record or something, like you're listening to it all the time because like it's yours, and like you feel like ownership over it, and like you're listening for things in the mix or like whatever, you're still producing it. But then as soon as you like give it away to the world, it like you kind of have to let go of that sense of ownership and stuff. But like so now I don't like really necessarily, I wouldn't like go and vibe to that, but I think in like the recording process I like really enjoyed recording that song. That was like a fun one to do because we got to just like be super creative with that outro and stuff, and I love like country music too, so it was like fun to like influence that a bit, and like just a fun one, you know.
So Kara, you the
Kara,
one.
you the one.
Next for Mikey. What is your personal favorite?
I think Homebody. It's really hard to
Homebody.
say, but I think I'm the most proud of the songwriting on Homebody, and I'm really proud of the production too. But I'm proud of the production on all the songs and the songwriting. It's just like I think we have never written a song like Homebody before, and I just love how well it tells the story, but it's also artistic and it's quirky, and it kind of hit all of the check marks for me as a song, and I'm just like a sucker for that type of song. So I think it's my favorite.
Okay, Mikey got Homebody for his
Homebody and Kara with the beat one. Next for Alex.
Alex.
What is your personal
Okay.
favorite?
Please never mind.
You know, I feel like I do love Nevermind. I think it would be one of my top ones. And honestly, I think out of anything that we've ever put out, this EP is, I've never had a bunch of songs that I've loved as equally, I don't think.
Yeah, it's hard.
And I think that does say something to where we've come as like writers and producers and stuff. And I think Sucks to See You Doing Better is probably my favorite. I have a lot of, you know, sentimental value attached to that song, and it's kind of just like crazy, you know, like it goes from,
Yeah, it's wild.
you know,
Oh,
it goes
wow.
from like this acoustic, like not acoustic, but this like very like intimate moment in the song to like craziness, and I feel like it just represents life very, very well in our lives right now, and so I very much attached to that song. I feel like, and it's really fun to play. It's hard to play, but it's fun to play.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard
Challenging,
to play.
right?
Yeah,
Oh.
it is. I mean, yeah, we've been like trying to figure out how to play these songs live for a bit, and I think we've nailed it down, but it took a sec. These are, I think they're the.
You guys nailed it, by the way.
Yep.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry, Rob, go for it.
Okay, Rob.
Okay, this is your
Yeah.
turn.
What
Rob.
is your personal
They
favorite?
pretty much said all my faves. I mean, I love all of them. They're all my babies.
Alex said 2.
Yeah,
Did
I
I?
mean, I love all of
I'm
them. I
kidding.
think Homebody like live is a whole other experience. Like
Mm.
Homebody like feels like an anthem live, and on record it's big, but it's like live it's like huge, because we've been rehearsing it. But yeah, I would say Homebody. I love Sucks. That's one of my favorite bridges to sing, because it just kind of like it allows my voice to kind of build slowly, and I like push my voice to the very end, and then I just like scream. I love the dynamic of the vocal. And then there's a new song we're working on now that I'm really, really proud of, and I can't wait for the world to hear. It's
Okay, we get to
one of the
Homebody.
simplest, and it's one of the most special songs we've ever written as a band, for sure. So I can't say anything else, but I've just been like submerged in it the past few days, so I cannot not talk about it. But it's I'm very excited.
Okay. Okay, Rob, Homebody.
Yes.
Alex,
Alex,
sucks to
Sucks
see you
to
doing
See You
better. Mikey,
Homebody too,
Homebody,
and
Kara
Kara
James
Bidwan.
Bidwan. What is your favorite?
Wow, my favorite is Nevermind. I already talked to you before.
Yes.
And yeah, actually Nevermind, Homebody, and Hiccup. What can I choose 3? Because
You chose
Yeah,
three.
yeah, you can.
So
Pick the whole
good.
collection.
Thank you. I mean,
I like
pick
choose all
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Just choose all 5.
He's all 5. Oh, I'll be happy to it.
Hiccup,
I'll be
Hiccup.
happy to it. But I personally like Hiccup. Hiccup, Nevermind, and Sucks to See You Doing Better.
Hiccup is kind of, you already broke up with someone. Right?
Oh no,
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
guys.
After this EP, okay.
No, tunggu dulu.
Tunggu dulu. Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a
We just
minute.
talking
Hold up.
Indonesian.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Nah. When I listened to this EP for the first time, I feel like I'm dancing to it, kind of vibe, bop.
Oh, okay.
But after I looked at the lyrics, it turns out to be a sad song. Where any idea of combining this catchy beats and also the sad lyrics came from? Where does this idea come from?
Is it from your personal life, or maybe from?
Yeah, I mean that goes back to like what we were talking about earlier. Like when you talk about like the trifecta of like artists, I find a lot of the ones that are at the top for us have done that. Like that's kind of what soundtracked our lives growing up. Like it's always been a happy lyric, happy melody, sad lyric, or sad lyric, happy melody. Like it's just kind of, I feel like what we grew up on. Like not exclusively, but there's just a lot of like especially a lot of like 80s and 90s music, and like you'll listen to it and you'll be like, man, this makes me want to dance. But yeah, you
Every Whitney Houston song.
Yeah, like I want to dance with somebody.
Yes,
Everyone uses
it's actually a
it.
sad song, right?
Yeah, you hear it in the club and you're
Yes.
like, man, you hear the remix, but then when you sit down and read the lyrics, like she's so alone. Like it's so sad. There's numerous examples of that. You know, so many Tom Petty songs, and like,
1975 does that really well.
Really well.
1975 does that very, very well, I guess.
And
you
it's
guys
like
have good taste in
high
music.
school, like emo music, like the whole like high school for me was like so much like Warped Tour, like emo music, like which was
emo
like
music.
it was like punk pop. So it was like, you know, Green Day and all these bands, Warped Tour bands that like were sad as shit, but they wrote like power chord rock. Like
every Simple Plan song.
Depressing, right?
like Blink-182.
Yeah.
Like there's so many
Yeah.
of that. Just,
Blink
I think it
182
honestly
and
people
like
crave it.
My Chemical Romance.
Ooh.
Oh, My
Yeah.
Chemical Romance is so good.
So good.
Yeah,
I think people crave that juxtaposition psychologically. Like if both are the same, like it doesn't hit as hard. I feel like there needs to be the contrast. That's what I think that's what makes people feel. I don't know.
I think it's also far more natural to write a sad lyric because when you're really happy, you don't feel like venting to your friends about how happy you are. You know, you just live it. But when you're sad, like you need
That's
to
your
talk
Pharrell.
about it. You know, when you're going through something, you need to talk. Yeah, exactly. You need to talk about it. So lyrically, it's very easy. But a lot of times, we'll start a song by just making a beat and just humming some melody to it. And, you know, we're having a good time. We're living. So, like, the melody comes out bubbly and happy or whatever. And then we start writing lyrics to it, and you start mining into your soul and saying, okay, what am I going to talk about today? And it's like, this crazy shit just happened to me, or I've been feeling stuck like that. You know what I mean? So then it all kind of comes together like that. It's a lot.
Yeah, because when you're sad, you will focus to the lyric, and you know
it's really sad. I mean,
For me at least.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and guys, I heard that you had a tour with Len and Stella and the band Camino. Wow, congratulations anyway. And is there any
Thank you.
dream artist or any other band that you want to go touring with?
Or you want
My favorite question.
We were just
Casey
talking about
Musgraves.
Yeah, let's just
Casey
have everybody say like
Musgraves.
2.
Casey Musgraves and Coldplay.
Oh, okay. Oh, Coldplay. You want to have a tour with Coldplay and also who?
Casey Musgraves.
Casey
Or
Musgraves.
Harry Styles.
So
Harry
good.
Styles.
Those are
5 Seconds of
those
Summer.
are
Okay, so summer.
yeah.
The 1975.
Lenny?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
You took the words out of
Throw
my
him
mouth.
on.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. After this EP, what's next for Valley anyway?
Yeah. What's next for Valley? Is there any project for new album?
We're asking ourselves.
You're gonna
Or
get
is there any
Christmas
idea of
present.
go tour on a tour?
Yeah. We pray.
As soon as possible. Literally as soon as we possibly can, we will be on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust us. In our hearts, this is the most
This
honest
is
answer I
gonna
can
be
give
on
in
the
an
list.
interview. I cannot wait to play any show anywhere. I will be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please play it in
But
the
yeah,
movie.
we're writing a lot, trying to keep writing. Whether we drop something in the new year, I will say we do have a little Christmas gift wrapped up and ready to go for the world. Just put a bow on
It's almost
it
holiday.
today.
Yeah, it's almost holiday.
Yeah.
We gotta
So
go.
let's just anyone listening, there's Santa's coming early.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is coming early, bro.
I'll be waiting.
Santa's coming to town.
Santa's coming to town, baby.
We're just writing a bunch,
Oh my God.
rehearsing, writing.
All
We've got a
right.
lot of songs we want to put out that are from like the Sucks era, but we also have a lot of new songs, and yeah, we're just playing it by ear. We're not, full honesty, we don't really have a plan. We're just gonna take it month by month because, the state of the world and everything. It's definitely hard to maneuver what we're gonna do next. But that's what's exciting about it is we don't.
Yes.
It could be anything.
Yo.
We could be
and,
touring again. I don't know.
and we'll be here waiting for you to come to Indonesia.
We will be there.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys. We literally can't
We
wait.
want to come.
Fine. The pandemic COVID-19 is over.
Over.
Hey,
Yeah.
finally
we can see
see you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We would love that so much. Like North America is great, but you know what? We want to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Across the pond. Let's go.
We want to explore. Yeah.
Okay. Last
2030.
22. Last
I'm just kidding.
on December 11th,
Yep.
our radio KISS FM will having the 52nd birthday.
Okay.
So can we ask you guys?
Okay.
Yeah.
When
can
is
you
this
guys do
interview
us a
coming
favor
out?
to wish KISS FM a happy birthday?
Because
It'll mean
Yeah.
a lot to us.
Yes. When is this
Oh.
interview coming out?
To
December 11th.
December 11th.
Wow.
This interview is
This
going to be
interview
out that
comes
day.
out December 11th.
Well,
Yes,
guess what?
December
That's the
11th.
day then. Okay, well, we're dropping
All right.
a song on December 11th.
Yay! Yay!
Hey,
I'd love to hear it.
it's not a
I would love.
it's not a Christmas
to
present. It's a
do it.
birthday present.
Yeah,
It's a birthday present.
it's a
Oh my
good
God.
birthday present.
We wrote it
And
specifically
the
for
song
KISS FM.
to us.
Yeah, well,
My God.
the song's called All the Animals I Drew as a Kid, and it's dropping literally at midnight on December 11th.
Yes!
So there we go.
Thank you, thank you.
In KISS FM.
So,
we go.
happy birthday, Kiss FM.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday,
Happy
KISS FM.
birthday!
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you,
Thank
Rob.
you.
Thank you, Kara, Mikey, and also
you guys.
Alex. Thank you guys for having an
I
initiative
love
Our
with
pleasure.
us at KISS FM
You guys are
Medan.
fun.
Can you say, we have a Medan slang in here.
What?
Huh?
What?
Menke. Can you say menke?
Menke?
Menke.
What does it mean
Menke.
before I say it?
Yeah, what is it?
Menke.
What does it mean?
Okay, the menke
It's
means
kinda childish.
childish behavior of
You kinda
someone,
childish, bro.
and you can
Okay.
stand.
I'm Menke.
We're all a bit of
Yeah,
Menke.
Yeah, we're
Well,
both
but
good
menke.
ones. Yeah,
Menke?
yeah, yeah, menke.
Menke.
Okay, you
Menke.
learn.
Menke.
Yeah, udah.
That's funny. In Polish, to say soft, like if someone's being soft, you say
Hmm?
miękkie.
Oh,
Yeah,
similar,
like,
yeah. It's a
If I'm
similar
like,
thing.
oh, like that.
Yeah, I know,
person's
Medan
being
and
miękkie,
Connecticut
It's like,
together.
oh, that person's being soft. Like
No.
soft and childish, kind of.
Yeah, acting
Yeah.
childish is in Medan's. It says menke, like that.
Miękkie.
Menke. Okay.
I look forward to
Okay,
learning
thank
more.
you.
Once
slang.
again, thank you for having.
Love you guys.
guys.
Thank you
hope
guys
Guys,
so
thank you
much.
so much. You're so fun.
Yeah.
You guys are fun.
We're
So
really
fun.
waiting for the 11th of December of
Oh,
your
yeah.
Heck yeah.
Our radio birthday,
Radio birthday.
and I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Celebrate
Very
for us.
exciting.
Wish we could be there.
So
Yay.
excited.
Love that.
Ask us to come back anytime because we loved this. This is so fun.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are fun.
We'll be waiting for you.
If you lived in Canada, we'd be friends.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hang out.
If you came to Indonesia, we'll be friends too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what?
It's
Amazing.
true.
When we come on tour, you guys will be at the show, and we'll come out
Yep.
and we'll say hi, and we'll hang out.
Yay.
Yeah, we will.
Cannot wait.
It's like a
Gonna
plan.
wait the tropical country here.
Yeah, okay. But honestly, Kara James,
Mikey,
you are very beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
No flipstick, Mike.
No.
Okay.
But not just funny, they're sweet.
But my
it's very
bandmates-
sweet.
Funny.
My bandmates are also
We're
three
You guys also-
good-looking guys.
Good-looking guys.
Gonna say,
Yeah, what
couple
about us?
good-looking
Are we
guys.
beautiful? Come on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Handsome.
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys are very beautiful.
Pretty late.
Yeah.
Thank
What do
you.
you say? You know.
Have fun, guys.
You
in
guys
Canada,
too.
and, we're
Thank
waiting
you,
on the
guys.
project. Okay.
Sounds good. Love you guys.
Bye,
Okay,
guys.
Bye, guys.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you,
Bye, guys.
everybody. Have a nice night.
Have a great night. Thanks, and you guys have a good